Hi everybody, I'm going to do a little video about getting yourself out of the house looking really cute in just a few minutes when you're a little bit older. And of course I'm going to be using Mary Kay products. So I've already washed my face and primed my face, and I use the Mary Kay Time-Wise Repair Set. Okay, it's 4 steps in the morning, 4 steps at night, plus I use 2 other skin supplements, our deep line filler and our foundation primer. So I don't want to hear anybody ever say they don't have enough time to wash their face, because all of that stuff took me 3 minutes and 15 seconds, okay? 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I think you're worth it. All right, so I'm going to start. The first product I'm going to do on the video is Mary Kay's Luminous Wear Foundation, and it comes, and I'm going to be using beige 2, and it comes in many, many colors. It's the most color specific formula Mary Kay has, and it also comes in a matte formula for combination to oily skin. So I'm going to apply this with our brand new Mary Kay foundation brush, which has the flat bristles, love it. And I apply with the smaller, denser bristles and feather it out to make an airbrush with the tip, okay? So I always start with the little bit on my hand. So let's see here. This is enough for about half of my face, because I'm going to only do half of my face, all right? And I always like to take this and just tap it off. I'm just trying to get this balance so you can see it on the camera. And so I take this and just dip my brush into the top of my hand, and then I'm going to just start to blend this onto my face. And oh my gosh, this brush is heavenly. It's so soft and wonderful. Now, I just want you to see something here. I have some age spots. Oh boy, it hardly even shows now, because I just covered them up. And you can see on the top of my eye, I just did that too. So this is really great. And you can just even see the difference between this side and this side, all right? It's just such a simple, simple little thing. All right. Now, you can, of course, use your fingers to put your foundation on, but it's sort of like if you're painting your walls. If you paint your walls with your fingertips, you're going to get textured walls. If you paint with a brush, you're going to get a smoother read. Same with your face. All right, and a lot of you think that foundation is just for makeup to make you smoother. Well, I got news for you. Foundation is non-comedogenic. That's a very long word for designed not to clog your pores, and it keeps the moisturizer in and the junk in the environment out. So it's actually very good for your skin. Now, this is amazing stuff. This is Mary Kay's color corrector. And see these beautiful little lines I've got underneath here, right? We're gonna make them disappear. And this was a tip I got at my leadership conference in January, which I love the application of this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this on where it's blue with the wand. Isn't that cool? And then I'm gonna put it right here. I bring it down the side of my nose, make a triangle, and I fill in, okay? Now, I can take my brush and I can tap. All right, and if I get a little impatient that it's not blending in fast enough, then I love to take the Mary Kay sponge and I just continue tapping, and I love the tip of this, because it goes right into the corner of my eye. Now, I wet this down a little bit before I started. You always want to wash your sponge and your brush out every time, because you don't want bacteria building up, but what a difference. Now, I don't know if you can still see, a little bit of the sunspots. This is my beautiful days of sitting in the sun when I was a teenager with sun reflectors and baby oil. So I'm just going to reinforce that color corrector right there and right here on my cheek. And I have a little spot on my eye, all right? And right under my eye. Gotta love it. All right, now I'm going to blend with my sponge. And then I like to take the bottom of the sponge and just tap. Because if you rub, it's going to come off again. That's beautiful. What a difference between this side of my face. And I actually did the worst side of my face. This doesn't have any sunspots. I don't know where I got all these on this side, but see how much better? All right, now I'm still not crazy about what's going on with the color under my eyes. I can still see a little bit of redness. So I like to reinforce that with the Mary Kay, what is it called? Cream to powder foundation, okay? And this is in my beautiful little compact, so it's all very organized. And you can see I use a lot of this, okay? So I love to put this right here because and I'm using Ivory 3 because I want it to be a little bit lighter. I want it to highlight, okay? And this is also great for the inner corner of my eye. All right. And then it's kind of fun to put it in between my brows and on the bridge of my nose because I went skiing today, so I'm a little red. And this is a real nice way to highlight that. So this side. See that great big ridge. Yuck. So now, this was really funny. I was watching something on Facebook. It said makeup tips for women who are over 60. And I'm over 60, so of course I clicked into it. And the lady told us not to wear eyebrow pencil. I'm like, what is she, crazy? So I tried it and I thought I had looked like I was dead. So I really feel that eyebrows are essential. So what you want to do is you want to start your brow right on the upper line of the brow. And then you go to the edge. And most of our eyes wimp out. So you're going to bring your pencil a little bit farther than you normally would. Now, once you make that upper line, then you go ahead and fill in. Now, I'm using my magnifying mirror, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking straight at you. And believe it or not, even with well, I did have totally black hair. Now it's salt and peppering on me. But I can use Mary Kay's brunette, but I'm using blonde. I almost use blonde on almost everybody, unless you are bronze skinned, and then you'd use the brunette too. Now I like the brunette on me, and I often wear that, but I feel that it's a little dramatic for most, and most of my clients want to look a little bit more natural, so that's why I'm going with the blonde. And isn't that funny that somebody with black hair would be using blonde eyebrow pencil? And we do have classic blonde, which is warmer. So if somebody has like honey-colored hair or they're a redhead, I like to show them classic blonde. So anyway, then, because I do want to fill in my brows, I'm going to use the hazelnut, which is a taupey sort of color brown, and it doesn't have any shimmer. So I like to take my eyeliner brush and fill in, okay? And I take it on the wide side and then I take it on the narrow side. Because when the narrow side comes, I want to go down all the way and make a point on my eye. So that looks really much better. So I can fill in anything that the pencil didn't do. It sets the makeup. And also if I have unruly brushes, the other side of my brush has a little sort of a mascara kind of wand. And then also what I like to do, because we're also active and like I ski, or if you bike and you're wearing a helmet, this brow gel is great because you have the brush already there and it sets the brow. So look at a difference between this brow and that brow. And that lady said I shouldn't wear an eyebrow. That's crazy. I look like an old lady there. Now, Mary Kay does have a lash and brow builder, which I think was fantastic for my eyelashes. Now, I have no mascara on, and I now have the lashes I had when I was a teenager. But when I put it on my brows, they were growing in gray, and I said, ugh, this is unrewarding. I'll just pencil in. All right, so now the other thing, too, she said was make sure your lipstick matches the color of your gums, like this. And I thought, oh my goodness gracious, that is too light for me. I tried it, it looked dead. So I like to use Mary Kay's Rose. Boy, I'm on the end of this color. And as we get older, I think that it's really important for us to be able to use pencil because our lips get smaller and shrinky a little bit. So I'm going to just take this and make a line. I guess I'm gonna have to get more of this. And I'm gonna fill in. And then, now I picked a nice soft color in Mary Kay's True Dimension Tuscan Rose. So it's a nice soft color. And I love the True Dimensions because of the moisture that comes in it. And it's very, very soothing. It's anti-aging. And it gives me some color. I mean, some shine, but not as shiny as gloss. So well, now I'm all filled in. That feels so good. So take a look. All right, this side or this side. Easy, right? And it only took, let's see, I've been yakking for 11 minutes, okay? Plus the 3 minutes to get to wash my face. That is not bad to make you look like you've had a great night's sleep. I hope I taught you something. Hope you found it amusing and fun. And thanks for watching.